Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last time we solved some problems here at the elven alienage. We took on a couple of slavers and liberated a couple of the local elves, and I think I got a little more ammunition for the Landsmeet, which is the big thing we're building up towards, and I'm not sure how close we are. I think we're getting close, but every time I think that, a couple more things get in the way. But as far as I can tell, the path is clear now. We have a couple more side quests to take care of, and then we're ready for the Landsmeet. So, the one last thing I want to take care of here in the Elven Alienage is that there is a Templar around here, a somewhat blind Templar, who says that there is a problem, and he's got a quest for me, but I'm having problems progressing that quest. I have the quest icon above him, so if I talk to him, he should progress the quest.
What have you found?
But there's no way to keep... Yeah, it says I'll keep looking. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I need to do for his quest. Maybe I broke something by killing all the Maleficars before he showed up. I'm not sure. This might not be an actual quest, but I'll poke around a little bit more. Yeah, I may have broken that quest. Well, there's a pool of blood here.
Now is better than later.
The pool of blood is still damp. Besides the coppery smell of blood, I also smell bad eggs. Really? I wonder what could have caused the smell of bad eggs to appear here. And I wonder what killed this dog. It looks like it was skewered with a spear. Well, probably not blood magic then. Unless the blood mage was getting particularly violent. Nobody has cleaned up the dog's body. It appears to have been rotting for some time. Weird. Very weird. Is that the evidence that Sir Otto needs?
What have you found?
A bunch of stuff, actually. One of the dogs went feral.
Not unprecedented. I have heard of similar problems throughout Denerim. That's by the orphanage, right? A sad place. Did you find anything else?
I don't think I mentioned the orphanage, but speaking of the orphanage, there is a pool of blood there that smells of rotting eggs.
There's been no fighting in the alienage recently, which means the blood is not congealing. I suppose there could be some explanation for it. One odd thing I am willing to believe, but two is no coincidence. Let's head to the orphanage. Both of your clues were near there.
Okay, I didn't tell you that the first one was near there, but... are you sure you're up for this? It might be better if I go alone.
Oh, undoubtedly. But the Maker has blessed me with more than my share of stubbornness. Let us proceed.
Okay, if you insist, let's go to the derelict orphanage and see what we can pull out of there. Probably going to be blood mages. That's my guess. Money is on blood mages.
The feeling is intense here. This is the right place. I know not if it's the work of the Maleficarum, but there is definitely evil here. You go first. I will follow.
That sounds smart. Alright, team. We here? We got it? We got Oghren here. Oghren, do you have a flaming weapon? You should have a flaming weapon. Yes. Okay, good. So the three of us have flaming weapons. I've got my wisp and defense. Yep. Alright, let's go. Okay. Whimpering child.
Now is better than later.
A lot more blood here. A lot of blood. Looks fresh, too. Oh. Something exploded over here. I saw something twitch. But no, nothing. Can't interact with this book or that doll. I heard something again. Okay. I definitely saw it that time. This thing, whatever this thing is, it's giving off electricity. These toys are electrically charged.
Hear me, Sir Willem, Sir Willem. I'm a falling, Sir Willem, Sir Willem, today. I'm a maiden, Sir Willem, Sir Willem. But I'm dying, Sir Willem, in pain.
Ha! Creepy little children singing songs about morbid death. Oh good, the Templar is behind me. Good, alright. Let's make our way through here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Taking out these rabid dogs. They're not ghosts, they're actually corporeal. And down it goes. Okay. That's it for the enemies in the local area. Let's poke around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, Sir Otto died? Sir Otto already died? Well, okay, he was a fool. I told him not to come with us, but he came with us anyway. This is... Alright, we're gonna finish what he started, apparently.
Alright, alright.
How embarrassing. Dedicated his life to taking out blood mages and got killed by some wild dogs.
I can't die. I will never die.
Okay. And there she goes. Very strange. Very strange.
1, 2, barracks 1 through.
Oh, yeah.
3, 4, the kingdoms at war.
This is a true fact.
8, 9, and now you die.
I think you skipped a few numbers. Okay. Alright, let's just attack these rampaging spirits.
I hope I don't get blood all over me.
I don't know if rampaging spirits bleed, but I think we'll be fine. Do you think Sir Otto's gonna come back as a ghost because he died here? I don't know, it's a possibility, right? Watch out, there might be spiders here. Just a thought. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm walking down a bloody hallway right now. There's blood everywhere. And a whimpering voice. Yes, this place is haunted. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this place is... It's full of shades and spirits.
I do love a good death rattle.
Everyone's got a lot of funny one-liners. But this place keeps on going and going. So, push...
Leave me alone. Just go.
Yes, more ghost children. Oh, dead Templars. Looks like Sir Otto is not among them. That's good at least. And this is the elven alienage. Wait, that was it? Did we properly clear this place out? It didn't feel like we did anything. I thought maybe there'd be like a final boss or something. Now, maybe we did something wrong because Sir Otto is dead. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll do one more crawl through this area. Now that I have haste cast on me, it shouldn't take too long. And then we're going to make our way outside. Yeah, we'll go through that door and see if that actually leads anywhere important. As far as I can tell, this whole place has been cleared out. No more blood mages, no more abominations, no more spirits or shades. We're done. I guess there's no one to turn this quest into. Is there? Hello, deranged beggar.
The bad men. They are quiet. They call for blood no more.
Yes, and I found an amulet of yours.
It's my grandmother's. You found it, sir. May I have it?
Yeah, of course you can have it. Here you go.
I feel like a mist is leaving. Oh, thank you, sir. I have to live my life.
Okay, I guess we turned the quest into her. Maybe Sir Otto was supposed to die. Alright, are we done here? I think we're done in the elven alienage. Unless there are more quests, but I don't think there are. Well, there's one more quest for Denerim. Ancient Evil Somewhere. Speak to Vilm Maedon. Alright, we'll speak to Vilm Maedon. I don't know what that quest is about. Unbound. Yeah, I'm supposed to meet Vilm Maedon, but I have no idea where. It just says somewhere in Denerim. No, yeah, it's not marked on the map anywhere. Alright, I'll check the tavern, and then I'll check the brothel, and then I'm just gonna leave. If I don't find it, then I'm not gonna find it.
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. Boy, take your petition to the Darkspawn if it's so important to you. They hold my Arling now. I hear they're charitable folk.
Hello, random Arl I met in the bar. I'm not here for a handout, and I didn't know that West Hills had fallen. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I can see how you might miss it. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds, the ground rotting beneath your feet, plagues and darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion. What's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim? There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway.
How old is she now? 15?
That's it, huh?
There's nothing more to say. Pester someone else.
Okay. Well, did not find a whole lot in the pub. Let's head to the Pearl, one of Denerim's fancier brothels, and see if I can find any more information or quests here. You know, this is a very nice brothel. You know, now that you think about it, it's got a whole waiting area, and I don't know who would want to be seen waiting in a brothel, but there's a bouncer over there. Makes sense. Brothels usually have a bouncer or two. I would assume.
Welcome back. What can I get for you, honey?
Oh, you are too attentive, but I'm not here for that.
Come again.
Okay, well, the brothel is actually very empty today. Or at least everyone is in closed doors if they are here. Either way, there's nothing for me here. We're done.
Get on it.
I went to the pub and I went to the brothel and I couldn't find any information, so I don't know where I'm supposed to go for that quest. So as far as I'm concerned, we're not going to do that quest. We'll take one more stop over in the party camp to rest up for our injuries, and then we'll head to Arl Eamon's estate. Let's see how everyone's doing today. Alistair, how you feeling? Alistair had no new information. Zevran?
I did not thank you. It occurs to me now that you have freed me from the crows, and yet I did not think to thank you for it. No matter why you did it, it was done, and I the benefactor. So, thank you.
You're welcome, and I'm glad you stuck around.
In the crows, we do not have friends, and yet here you are, and I cannot help but consider you such.
Yes, we are definitely friends, although maybe you could describe us as comrades in arms. But yes.
Then allow me to say this. What we are doing here, stopping the Blight, I cannot think of anything I have ever done which is so worthy. I intend to see this through to the end with you. After all, someone must take responsibility for preventing your untimely death. A suitable task for a friend, yes?
Sounds good. I'll watch your back, Alistair will watch mine, and you watch his.
Now, isn't that odd? Just a year ago, Taliesin was telling me, Zevran, why are your plans always so horrid? Planning has never been my strong suit. Now, killing and lovemaking. Killing and lovemaking and witty retorts. Those I am better at. I forget where I was going with this. Well, no matter.
I'm glad to have you along, Zevran. You bring a very large amount of levity, and a very unique perspective, honestly, being a well-trained assassin who knows nothing but assassinating.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
Yes. I, for one, am in no hurry to let my spirit fly free.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Wow. I don't see the subtitles for these lyrics, so I don't know what she's singing, but it's a very beautiful song. Sten might have a soft side after all. That was quite the ballad. Wow. That was a very, very unexpected, yet very nice. A very nice song.
Very generous, Warden. If you need staff after the battle, keep us in mind.
Well, I have talked to all of my companions, and I have donated all of my resources, as well as a little bit of extra gold I had lying around. So, I think we are... Yeah, we're ready. We're ready for this Landsmeet. So, let's go.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
Oh, you're talking about Liliana and myself.
I've seen the way she looks at you, the familiarity with which you speak, how she always finds a way to place herself next to you.
She does do that, doesn't she?
It's almost too sweet for my tastes, and I'm an old lady who should be making lace hearts and fuzzy blankets with animal motifs.
Well, you're not the average old lady.
No, I won't be making socks with pom-poms for you anytime soon. But that's hardly my point. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Leliana is a remarkable girl, sincere and guileless, and she has opened her heart to you. I would not like to see her hurt.
I don't think you need to worry about that. I'd never hurt her.
Not intentionally, no. But there is great potential for tragedy here, for one or both of you. You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
Okay, well, I can juggle my responsibilities and my relationships.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
You're making things sound really intense right now. I understand what you're saying, and I understand how that would be a dilemma, and how it would really seem to be a conflict of interest, but I think we'll be fine. What do you want me to do? Tell Liliana to stay away?
You may have to save one or both of you unnecessary anguish later on.
You know, this relationship might come to an end later, but that does not mean we can't enjoy it while it lasts.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Okay, well, not sure I appreciate you prying, but I do appreciate you trying to give me words of wisdom. Thank you, Wynne, even though I didn't really value it this time. I suppose she has a point, being that I am a Grey Warden and probably am going to die against this blight, so yeah, we'll just enjoy our time together, and yeah, if we die, we die. If I die, or if she dies, then we die. Well, we're going to go to Arl Eamon's estate, and I think we're going to do the Landsmeet, so final battle, bring Alistair.
Yes.
And Liliana.
Indeed.
And we'll go with Wynne, sure.
Yes.
Although I suppose picking a party did not really matter, because as soon as I got to this estate, everyone disbanded. Alright, well, Arl Eamon, I think we're ready now, unless you have any more quests you need me to do.
Ah, there you are. I was about to send out a search party. I've been hearing of a great commotion in the alienage. What exactly happened there?
I don't know why you would send out a search party. All of my compatriots are hanging around your castle, so I'm obviously alright. Speaking of the alienage, though, I have proof that Loghain was involved in slave trading.
Make her forgive me. I should be appalled that such a thing could exist here. But I'm overjoyed you can implicate Loghain. We must end the civil war quickly. What the Blight does not corrupt in this land, politics surely will. The last of our allies have arrived in the city. We cannot delay any longer. I will call for the Landsmeet to convene. Bring Alistair and join me at the palace as soon as you are ready, Warden.
Here it is, the big bad Landsmeet. We have been building up to this for quite some time, haven't we, Alistair?
I hope Eamon doesn't expect me to give a speech. Maker, he probably does, doesn't he? Oh.
Poor Alistair. I know you don't want this responsibility, but it has been thrust upon you, and you're going to have to get used to it. That's what being a Grey Warden is all about, you know, doing things you really don't want to do.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Marik's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet, now wouldn't you? You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom.
Wow.
But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Don't sound so ungrateful. You know, you're alive because I decided not to fight you. Do you honestly not see what Loghain has become?
I have had so many doubts of late. Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
I am not asking you to betray him. Just don't get involved. Just walk away. Put down your sword, and no one has to die.
I will not stop you, Warden. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
We'll see about that, I guess. Show mercy. I can't show mercy. We have to be as brutal as we can. We cannot hold back. We're going to prove that he is a slaver, and he committed regicide. He's done so many terrible things. I understand he's a war hero, but yeah, he's done so many terrible things.
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
Well said, Arl Eamon.
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer.
Oh, wait, this guy.
Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
You have been blinded by your hatred for the Orlesians. The Blight is the threat here, not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The south is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it?
Wolf?
They claim that they alone can end the Blight. Yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
Ooh, how am I going to respond to this? I have no idea. What are my options here? I can accuse him of treason. I don't have any proof of that, though. Yeah, that hasn't worked so far. It's pretty much just my word against his. You sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war. That's true, and I have proof of that, although it might be changing the topic. And you allowed Rendon Howell to imprison and torture innocents. Ooh, yeah. I think if we're questioning each other's character, then telling people that you sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war is not only the one I can back with the most proof, but also the one that probably tugs at the most heartstrings. You sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war.
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself. There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots has yet to be repaired. There are bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the Blight comes here. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden.
I don't think you have. I have an option to persuade him, but I don't know if I want to take that. Do I have any evidence that he tried to poison Eamon with an apostate? No, I don't have any evidence. Do I have any evidence? I don't have... Man, it'd be nice if that dumb blood mage, Joanne, could show up and support me in this thing, but I don't think he will. He seems like a real coward, so I'm going to bet that he's not going to show up. How tortures citizens for the good of Ferelden? He's just kind of staring at me, waiting for a response. I better pick something. Alright, let's try persuading him. You should be supporting Merrick's son.
Indeed. Do we not owe it to Merrick to see his son on the throne?
If he were a true son of Merrick, I would not hesitate to swear fealty to him. But I see nothing of Merrick in this pup. But enough of this. I have a question for you, Warden. What have you done with my daughter?
What have I done with your daughter? The one I rescued, the one I took from Arl Howe's castle? What have you done with my daughter? Wait, no, that doesn't work. I protected her from you. Or I could turn the tables and say, we're discussing your crimes here. I don't want to evade the question. Please elaborate. What are you accusing me of?
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
3 different ways to say that the Queen is right and Loghain can't be trusted. The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Damn, he's a good public speaker.
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
Wow, that was a resounding echo of support for me. Although not everyone, unfortunately. The Landsmeet is against you, Loghain. Step down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once. Before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
If you want to fight Loghain, you'll get one, and we can just mob rush him, I guess. Or call off your... Yeah, let's try and talk him down. We can settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me.
Probably not a compliment
Enough.
for me.
Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
What?
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Why are we fighting right now? Everyone just... Everyone just said they'd support me. Why are we fighting? My Mabari will be my champion. My dog will fight you, because that's all you're worth. What an insult that would be. Yeah, let's do it.
Warden, no. I'm afraid we can't leave the fate of all Ferelden up to you. Anyone with a leftover ham bone could buy his allegiance. Choose someone else.
Okay, I understand. Well, let's not send Wynne or Liliana, because they are not good in a head-on confrontation. I will fight you. I will fight you because if I get injured, I can just cast healing magic on myself.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it.
Still not...
Prepare yourself.
Still not entirely sure why I'm fighting you. I've got my sword. Maybe I'll use it. Maybe I'll cast fire on you. Maybe I'll hit you with my flaming sword. You don't know. You don't know. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I love how desperate you
Well
are. You're
done.
pathetic.
Ow, he knocked me over. This is bad. This is, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Wow. Wow. He is no joke.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Alistair's gonna fight this time.
Then let us test the mettle of our would-be king. Prepare yourself.
I really don't like playing as people that aren't me. I have no idea about any of Alistair's moves. I'm just gonna hit a bunch of numbered buttons.
Yes!
Right then.
This is kind of a stupid battle because right now we're just kind of hitting each other with the sword. Blood is gushing out. Try and bash it with the shield. Knock him over a little bit. Yeah, we're just trading blows right now, and every once in a while, I use a health poultice so I don't die.
Well done.
I hope Loghain doesn't have any of those. I am going to be all out of health poultices after this battle.
Well done.
I'm gonna have to resupply immediately.
Make a guide my sword!
I go.
So, there is some of Marek in you after all. Good.
What a pain.
Forget Marek. This is for Duncan.
Whoa! Oh, so much for mercy.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
What? I need to speak with these folks first, because, this is not at all how I expected this to go. What happened to our deal where you would marry Alistair and you would both rule together?
Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead Ferelden. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the civil war. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
That's a lot of assumptions to make, but he'll have outside help. He'll have my help and Eamon's help.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power.
Yeah, opportunists like you. Alright, Alistair.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
What do you think I should do?
You're asking me? I guess you have to choose between Honora and me, right?
Right.
Frankly, I think you should give her the throne. I've never wanted it. But it's up to you.
You've got no balls. You've got no balls. This has not gone how I had planned in the slightest. You don't think you're going to be king, huh?
Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something.
Well, Arl Eamon says that we need to keep... Yeah, you've made a strong case, Honora, but Arl Eamon says that we need to have that Ferelden blood on the throne, or else we'll descend into civil war. So we've got to have King... We've got to... Oh, God. I seriously don't know why we are making this decision right now, because we agreed that you two would be married and rule together, so I don't know why I have to choose between you right now. It's very frustrating. Alright, Honora, if this is what you wanted. The only reason I said I'd support you is because you said you would agree to marry Alistair, and if you're not going to do that, if you're not going to hold up your end of the bargain, then I'm not going to hold up my end of the bargain. I think we should make the choice now.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
No idea why I'm the arbiter of this dispute, but Alistair will lead us to victory. Wait, I believe Alistair and Nora should marry and rule jointly.
Plans change. Nothing could convince me to marry my father's murderer.
Yeah, plans change. Alistair will take the throne for himself then.
This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I have no clothes on.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
Come on, Honora, please, do this.
Reason clearly had nothing to do with your choice, Warden.
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that. I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Exactly.
Very well then. Guards, take her away.
I mean, I'll run her through. I will definitely take her out. Arl Eamon is exactly
would you address
correct.
the Landsmeet?
Oh, that will be me, right?
Oh, good.
I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Shut up and put on the damn crown. Go to the Blight already. Just tell them what to do. Yes. I don't really know if I should get involved. Go to the Blight already.
I was getting there. Anyway, the Blight, yes. I may be Merrick's son, but I am also a Grey Warden. I took an oath. I swore I would stand and fight the Darkspawn, no matter the cost to myself. I can't break that oath just to wear the crown. I have to go with my fellow Warden to face the Blight. When the Blight is over, I'll come back and take up my duties, whatever they are, as king. Until then, I think Arl Eamon will have to be my regent.
Then I can do Merrick's memory no less honor than you do. I accept. And may the Maker bless your efforts against the Darkspawn.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
No. Yes, I could do no less, my liege.
Everyone, get ready to march. It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this Blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
And with that speech, you have solidified in my mind that I have made the correct choice. We probably should have killed Queen Honora, though. You know what? She's not Queen Honora. We probably should have killed Honora.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
And here I thought you'd be speechless. Is that a thank you? I know he's not thanking me. I know he's so incredulous that he just can't deal with it. So, yeah, let's joke a little bit. Here I thought you'd be speechless.
Speechless? I'm furious. How could you do this to me? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I thought we were friends. You knew how I felt about this, yet you went ahead and did it anyway. Why?
Oh, brother. I didn't realize he would be so angry about this. He was so not talkative about it earlier. I knew he had reservations about it, but I thought I had convinced him he'd be a good king. The country needs you, Alistair. That is exactly what I'm going to say to him. The country needs you because look at how this place has suffered under everyone else's rule. You can make it better.
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
Of course. If you still want me there, yeah.
Good. Then it's settled.
Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Well, minor disapproval from Alistair. Yeah, only minor disapproval. Oh, boy. That was not how I thought it was going to go. But that went okay, I think. The Landsmeet sided with me. For all the good that did us, I still had to fight Loghain. And then Alistair killed Loghain. And then Queen Honora decided that she was not going to hold up her end of the bargain. Boy. I wonder how that could have gone different. Obviously, those people were siding with me because I made the right decisions. But I wonder if I could have done it better or how much worse I could have failed at that. I wonder if I could have failed the Landsmeet entirely. Oh, I wonder if it was possible to like die and that be the end of the game. I'll have to look that up later. Still, though, Alistair is king. Alistair is king. Or at least he will be king. Arleman is in charge, and we're all going to go face the Blight together. We have gathered our allies. Now it is time to head to Redcliffe, where our army assembles. It seems the Darkspawn are heading that way and are poised to attack there. Alright, I guess next time, we're going to head to the final battle. We're going to go to the final battle, and I'm still kind of overwhelmed by what just happened. It's kind of crazy. Next time, we're going to take all of our armies and all of our swords and bows and mage staves and everything, and we're just going to go to the final battle. Just going to take it to the Blight. So I hope you join me for that. My name is Mike, and this has been the very impressive Dragon Age Origins. Thank you for joining me.